April 15, 1942. The dense forests of Normandy, France. The cold mist clings to the trees, masking the movement of a small, unassuming figure. A German patrol marches along a dirt path, unaware that danger is already upon them. Not from a soldier, but from a dog with eyes like fire, trained to carry critical messages to the Allied command. Every bark, every silent paw step, could mean the difference between life and death. In the shadows of man's war, animals fought alongside humans, unseen, unrecognized, yet indispensable. Join us as we uncover the hidden stories of courage, loyalty, and survival, the animals who shaped the outcome of World War II. Subscribe and witness the untold history of the forgotten warriors. By 1939, Europe was engulfed in chaos. Nations mobilized every resource: soldiers, tanks, aircraft, and animals. Horses carried artillery over impossible terrain. Pigeons delivered messages faster than any radio could transmit. Dogs patrolled the front lines, sniffing out mines, guarding camps, and saving lives with unwavering loyalty. Animals were not mere tools, they were partners in strategy. The Soviet Red Army relied on anti-tank dogs trained to carry explosives to enemy tanks. The British War Office bred pigeons that traversed stormy skies to carry messages critical to the survival of entire regiments. Yet, the world would never write their names in history books. They were silent warriors, their victories measured in lives saved, not medals. Winter 1941. The Russian steppe. The ground freezes under the weight of tanks and artillery. Yet, in the shadow of mechanized warfare, thousands of horses endure frostbite, starvation, and relentless marches. They pull cannons through mud, transport supplies across frozen rivers, and carry wounded soldiers to safety. Horses are expendable in man's war, yet they perform with tireless resolve. One soldier writes in his journal, "Without them, we would be trapped, defeated before the enemy even fires a shot." August 1943. Over the forests of occupied France, a pigeon named G.I. Joe flies through flak, smoke, and storm. His message carries the coordinates of a trapped battalion. Within hours, rescue teams arrive, saving nearly 200 men. Pigeons like Joe became the unsung heroes of intelligence, delivering life-saving information faster than any human messenger could. September 1944. The Netherlands. Dogs trained to detect mines and guard prisoners move quietly through chaos. Their noses, sharper than any instrument, sniff out death before it strikes. One German soldier recalls, "The dogs saved the lives of 30 of my men by alerting us to an ambush. They are silent, but their impact is immense." Yet for every story of success, there is tragedy. Many animals died without recognition, their sacrifices measured only in human survival. September 1944. The skies over Arnhem are filled with paratroopers and fire. Amid the chaos, dogs lead the way through rubble-strewn streets, carrying medical supplies to the wounded. Horses drag artillery across bridges under heavy fire, moving forward despite shrapnel and explosions. Horses stumble, dogs bark, men crawl. A message arrives. Lives saved. Silent courage. Unseen heroism. October 1943. Italy. Allied forces are pinned in a valley with no radio signal. A pigeon, wings beating against wind and rain, carries the coordinates to Allied HQ. By nightfall, reinforcements arrive. Hundreds survive, thanks to a single bird whose life hangs in the balance against flak and weather. The irony. The war of machines and men depends on the instincts, loyalty, and resilience of animals. When the war ended, medals were given to men. Horses returned to farms. Pigeons vanished into lofts. Dogs disappeared into kennels or were euthanized. Few records remain. The world remembered generals, tanks, and planes, but the silent warriors faded into obscurity. Yet their legacy endures. In every medal of bravery, in every life saved, their presence is felt. Without them, the stories of human heroism would be incomplete. The war was not won by men alone. It was won by the unheralded paws, hooves, and wings of those who had no voice, yet offered everything. Animals taught courage, loyalty, and the quiet power of selfless service. In the annals of history, they may be forgotten, but in every heartbeat of the soldiers they saved, the animals of World War II still live. Remember their sacrifice. Honor the silent warriors. Share their story, for they too were heroes.